You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Squall and Fury! Too slow. Behold! The wind rises.
Want to taste of
Stabilize! Another test subject.
Gears of the storm! Dare to... I'm going in!
Squall and Fury!
Pick the wrong test subject.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolvendale.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Relax.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax.
Everyone can hear your voice.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Error.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it,
When you're
maybe
high
that's
up,
their
everyone
problem.
can hear your voice.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
everyone can hear your voice.
Add ast. Thank you for
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Quit following me. The wind rises. Too slow. Behold! Search forth.
I love playing Dota. Toodaloo. Sit.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outline.
Go! Go! Time to go!
Gotcha. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your...
Stabilize! Gather!
Game's up. From so... Witness the power.
Go!
That's close enough. Solidify! Lucky today!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Well,
New
Where do you think you're going?
stabilize.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Let me weave you a verse.
go!
Law of the jungle.
Solidify.
Busted.
That's following order.
New punching.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Time to act. Witness the power of Gua. Huh? No.
Go!
That's close enough. Where do you think you're going?
Too slow.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Nervalette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Nervalette! Sabine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out. This is completely unprecedented. How can we—
Thank you for your concern, but I currently have no such plans. Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest, but it now occurs to me that it was most likely in jest.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusi named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms. There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you!
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them. The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines. All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would—
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind. Even though I was born with a human taking on the role of chief, I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not—
Yeah! Let's team up and—
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own. I will write my note of— Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of—
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is the Paimon feels like... Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Work is work. Same wherever you go.
Relax.
Work is work. Wherever you go.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Work is work. Same wherever you go.
Relax.
Work is work. Wherever you go.
Relax.
Work is work. Same wherever you go.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Work is work. Same wherever you go.
Relax.
Work is work. Same wherever you go.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Quit following me. Squall and Fury. Too slow. Behold! Squall and Fury!
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara,
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you. Aw, she's adorable! Hey there, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide. But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious? Ah! Did you think of something? Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself. We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, Kiara, you should come with us.
Sure. Wait, no.
But you are being watched right now.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it. Thank you, Traveler. Big sis Paimon.
All right, let us go our separate...
We'll take her to a lost place, right? So, Kiara, how old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago. Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh. Hi, Muncies. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that? Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here? All right. Guess I shouldn't have...
May I begin inspecting the store?
Of course.
No half. That was quick. What were you inspecting? I took a look around the shop. Novilette says that us Melazines have things like bloodstains.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course. Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha! Ah! Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter? This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something. Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that...
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll... In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
All right, then.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me. But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvrelet's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, all right?
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great!
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Clorand! What are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relation. I happen to have... Leave this to me.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Off we go!
Behold!
These newcomers.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
We ran into Clorand. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over I've come up with on the other. Don't worry.
We'll help you read through.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them. Oh,
I would love to answer. If memory serves,
Whoa.
that might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and there are many documents here. All right, let us take a break then.
Even the rest of the silence is making...
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais. Would you like to have some
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes. He seems like the... What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
So it's just plain old water?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something...
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it I believe you've already tried. Said water is here is one of their latest products. Water, if I were to comment on their mouthfeel, The waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintza Village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda Village placid. Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
What do you think?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
How regrettable. It seems...
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway? Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon? We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages! If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society? Sorry, Paimon was just...
There's nothing to hide. I accepted the...
Questions?
Many, in fact. In essence, I lost many memories from them. Perhaps the...
True.
I have been holding... But there is one thing. My guess would be that there are at least some similar...
Have you made any...
Perhaps, but that's why I'm...
Are we gonna
I wasn't able to find...
Water? Do you mean...
That's right. The Fountain of Lu... If there really were an organized... Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the Hydro... Perhaps we should go.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. 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 You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. 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 There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. The wind rises.
Summers are full of these.
Relax.
Ring cutter! Huh? Here comes the catch.
See? Phew! Go!
Gather!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Body and mind. Things are about to get tight. Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate. No, my son! Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
See? Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Gotcha!
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liua tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But...
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Things are about to get dicey.
God's over!
Quietly now. Rain cutter! No, my sword! Rain outlines your...
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo. One client, two clients, three clients. Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
Toodaloo. Huh?
Solidify.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my soul! Rain, here comes the catch. Busted.
See? Time to go.
Gather.
Gotcha. Witness the power of Gurwa.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me. 'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you... Whoa, it's glowing! Monsieur Neuvillette. The Cour de Fontaine is truly incredible.
I understand your excitement, but although I have responded to...
I know. Not only can I repay you for your...
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village. But I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot.
Logically speak, different identity. There aren't many...
Oh,
I believe in you.
Huh? Is he the person...
Yes?
That stone-faced...
He is a...
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh. Hello, I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe...
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Maréchaussée Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melusine...
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Maréchaussée Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melusines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how I still want to try it. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away?
We'll hand them out together.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace. Awarded. Thank you for your
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes...
Don't keep your hopes up.
You blockhead! Don't...
Vautrin brings up a good point. Please be on your guard for the next...
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. So quit worrying and just go ahead.
I guess you're right.
Turn the murderer in!
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a block. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth?
The situation had rapidly... Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes, I should have known. Can you understand how
I understand, but I'm certain, Monsieur...
That's exactly why we need to keep... I will take responsibility for everything.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Nervilet's status is secure as can...
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please, think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge... I understand your decision. Personal justice does not equate, therefore...
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Nervilette, please give this a little more thought.
Vautrin, my friend.
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? Is this what justice means to you?
Order. Since there have been no further objections, according to the judgment of the orator...
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can difference...
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine due to my negligence. The overflow of emotions and memories must have...
Wow. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the fountain.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and...
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, which ones? It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe that...
Paimon started... Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation! Paimon wants to help too!
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some... I don't know what caused...
Oh! Didn't we read about...
You've read about it. In that case, the resentment should have...
Huh? What are you doing here? I was just a...
Navia! Nice to see you!
I've heard some things. But rumors are abroad. So I told the Spina...
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte...
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Marmonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up, wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neverlet,
I have already considered that possibility. What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating.
What? That's it! Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Come on. Don't act tough.
All right.
You shouldn't ever skip meals. Especially...
I heard even Nervulette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted.
Seriously?
Relax, I was just playing.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the—
Come and fight me and—
Have you heard? Even the Special Patrol came to help.
Shh! Look! Is it that Nervulette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Marmonia.
Body and mind.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the Guard. The list of involved suspects should be...
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders, but who did not. Among them,
So many...
Yes. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Monsieur Neverlet, someone claiming to be from the Spina Duris, he said, and I quote, Huh? How did Navia find them so quick?
I too am perplexed.
Time to...
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people! Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the...
Invite them over.
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and...
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of...
I've won...
Something, but... Oh well, let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
Yes, monsieur Nervilet.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from...
Domenico. He was my...
Domenico? Where is he now?
the fortress.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
All right then, let's head to the fortress right now!
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
We're back!
This isn't anything new. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries. I do remember a thing or two about Dominique.
Who does this guy think he is?
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it. To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you...
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered. That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Oh, did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened? Siegeween! Yeah, and we're at this. Really? Is Kiara gonna be...
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can...
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal? Wriothesley. Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct? Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step.
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Please rest here. Oh, and would anyone like it? Paimon's not that thirsty. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have... Typical Siege. Why aren't you two saying anything?
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests.
Familiar. But if both of you say so, let's go out.
That's not a bad idea.
Take it easy.
Anything you need? Oh, this?
What's that?
We have never had helping each other is a...
Sounds like a pretty...
But people...
Take it easy.
Interested in... If you'd like to learn... Our slogan here...
You two look kind of It's the symbol of, from what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for the first all of us have...
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Mm-hmm. The people who wore the badges, according to them, the badge's design was...
I personally crafted two of Carol's medal was
Oh! So the network was inspired by... Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence.
All right. Let us...
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Allow me to introduce this. Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter? Hassan has already confessed.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It would...
Yes.
Who is pulling your...
What? You're not trying to frame me...
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. I assume your previous...
I can do that.
You see, I only intended to do some small... after making a few trips, but I refused to accept any...
And then you decided to take...
My initial target was Nervi, but for some reason, in the end, I had to redirect. I recall that Kiara, but the letter was in fact...
Am I to assume that the claims you...
No.
Is it true that...
Yes.
Sijuin, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines...
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais...
Monsieur Neuvillette, when people refuse... For almost 5 people no longer... Right now, you're...
Hyman gets it now.
I am undeserving of such high compliment. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. It is unnecessary to...
There's no need to be... You're no longer that...
I must say that thank you for clearing...
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too?
Thank you for the offer. Some are here to redeem them. The less time I...
In that case, I'll have to insist.
Please.
The first is about...
The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memoria's staff. However...
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your Those from up there, I'll have a chat.
I see no issue.
Great! That's what...
The other thing was born from my own...
Yep.
I noticed the small... I've looked into their... According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained... In other words...
What? During his trial, I could sense...
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
I don't have any. Well then.
Please, take care.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is, every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Oh, huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
owes me so many answers.
Nervillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Is the matter resolved?
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Marmonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy, so I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
That's not how you celebrate!
I will
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Yes!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I hope it will assuage the
Toodaloo.
Welcome to Palais Marmonia.
Huh?
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette?
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell—
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time. In my dream, I can't remember.
I can sense you.
Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alov.
Of course.
See you next time, Monsieur.
See you next time.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Take it easy.
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
We We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability. We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability. We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.